friends. Hey everybody. Hey Altivus, thank you for getting first. How's everybody doing today? I was having some audio troubles. I keep every time okay, every time I work out. And thank you, little fit guy, for getting your daily berry. Um, Whenever I work out, I take my headphones with me and I Bluetooth them to my phone, but then when I come back to my PC, they like don't want to Bluetooth to my PC. So I've had to like properly plug them in and then go in the settings and like reroute it. But whatever, whatever. Also, now my camera isn't being recognized, but that's fine because the VTuber will just sit still. Hey Brits, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's run through some things. Camera Bork today. Robin, thank you for the follow. BCD, thank you for the follow. OMG Flea, thank you for the follow. Millie gave me a shout out 5 hours ago. I guess I missed that. I was lurking for a while. And then I think I hopped out towards, I don't know, I think I was there for like 4 hours or something, and then I hopped out to get lunch. But I hope that stream went well. Brits, you were there for a bit of that. Um, Millie was playing a cute Fox game today, and it looked fun. So I had a good time lurking. I was lurking and doing like some tests because I'm going back to school, and I'm doing it like online, and so I was doing some quizzes in bed and stuff like that, which I will say I got 100 on my test today, and I'm just noticing that my mic is only going out of one channel. What's up with that? What's up with that? I want to use this mic. That's what I want. There we go. Sorry if things were weird for a second on the audio, but it should be good now. Anyways, I did some tests today, which I was kind of intimidated about, but as I got through them, I was like, oh, this is way easier than I thought it would be. So that went good. I've had a good morning. Um, yeah, George is feeling a bit sick today, so just hanging out at the house. But I'm excited for today's stream. I'm excited for Inscryption. I reset my save data right before stream, so we're starting fresh from scratch. Fresh from scratch, we're starting. Brand new game. Not doxing the wife. I've said George's name before. I feel as though I've said this. And if I haven't, then wife reveal. But yeah. I said I was gonna in the Discord. I said I was gonna stream a little earlier today, but here we are at the regular time. It just happened to work out that way, that we were just kind of hanging out in bed for a while this morning, and so I just figured I'd go live at the regular time. Wife reveal, yeah. Yeah. I did want to talk a little bit about the stream schedule going forward, because I have felt lately, and this is also because of like, this is not just a streaming thing, this is because of like work schedules being weird, and obviously like going back to school and like doing different things and whatnot. But I felt like I have been treating streaming like a responsibility a little bit lately, and hitting that every week, and just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't putting as much effort into the planning of it because I was focusing on other things, and then every Sunday would come around and I would just be like, oh well, I'll just, like 10 minutes before, I'd be like, oh, I'll play this game today, and I would just kind of turn it on and do the stream and then leave. And I don't know, it felt not as organic, you know. You do have a responsibility to us. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know, I want it to remain something that I really enjoy, and something that I enjoy putting planning into. Because like whenever I had like when I did the new emotes, and when I make upgrades to the Discord, and like when I learned how to make a VTuber, Wait, is my mouth not moving? Can you hear me? You can still hear me, right? It's just that the mouth isn't moving. Yes, okay. I'm just literally sitting here and my like nothing's happening with the VTuber. But yeah, what was I saying? I wanted to be something fun that I can put effort into. Like every time I plan out a stream and I get excited about it and I'm like, okay, we have activities that we're going to do, or like I'm bringing something new to the stream. Like I've done some sort of work on the back end to like have something fun for you guys. Like it's such a good time for me as well. And so I want to kind of shift to a more spontaneous stream schedule. And sometimes that'll be like if I have a bunch of free time, like that might mean like 2 or 3 streams a week, or sometimes I might not stream in a week. But I want it to be something that I treat like I do it when I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? Especially like starting a series like Inscryption. Like I remember when we did Celeste, or like even before that we did like the Quarry and stuff. Whenever I was doing that, like once a week, you forget like how the game works and you forget the storyline. And I don't know. Like sometimes I want to have fun with just doing a stream every couple days and like getting a series out and kind of having a through line with that. Or like if I'm not feeling like streaming a bunch, then we can just do something fun. We can do like a peak stream. We can do, I don't know, like a one-off stream and kind of have some time between those things. But so yeah, all that to say, um, I don't know. I mean, Sundays are still like a good day for me, but yeah, it's just don't expect it to be so rigid going forward, and hopefully that'll be for the best, and it'll make it a more fun experience for everybody. Can't hang around, unfortunately, but I hope you have a lovely stream. Thank you so much for popping in, Brits, and thank you for the bits, the Brits bits. It was so lovely to see you, and I'm sure I'll see you again in some of Millie's streams in the chat, and we'll hang out there. But thank you again. So yeah, that was my little rant. um, so let's do this, shall we? We'll change speed a little bit because the ads are telling me that they're going to come up in a minute. So we'll go ahead and run those. I'll get the game going, and then we'll come back. We'll hop into Inscryption. We'll start it from scratch. We get to see like the menu reveal and stuff like that. And I'll talk a little bit about like my background with the game and like why I love this game so much when we get back. So yeah, we'll do that. If you're not subscribed, then I'll see you in 3 minutes. Feel free to do a channel point redeem. There's a channel point redeem for ads. You can tell us what you're watching if you're into that sort of thing. Otherwise, if you are subscribed, you get to hang out with me for a couple of minutes. And yeah, we'll just chill and hang out and get the game set up. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, please explain the game before starting. I will. And thank you. Yes, there's the Discord. If anyone wants to join in on the Discord, that's where I give updates about things and we hang out. And also, I have, a bunch of friends who stream as well, and I have a bot that will ping when they go live. And so that's fun to see all those lovely, incredible people doing their thing. How are the levels also? I think I'm hovering around. I might turn it up a little bit. And lots of pet pictures. Yeah. I think I'm hovering around like -15. Sound wonderful? Oh, well, I just changed everything. Okay. We'll leave it here then. I don't know. Aline, I don't know why my mouth isn't moving at all. Usually even when the face tracking isn't working, the mouth will still move with the audio. Let me reset. Maybe the camera has something to do with it. I am not sure. Do you guys want to see the interface pop up on the screen when I try to fix it? Here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta quit out of. Okay, well, let's not worry about that then. Yeah, interface. Okay, let's launch this, but we'll try not to start it. Hopefully when I launch, actually, can I stop it? Can I stop the game? I'm scared to launch it because I don't know if it auto plays the menu reveal. But now there's just, okay, no, it doesn't seem like it does. It doesn't seem like it does. Okay, perfect, perfect. We'll get that going. We'll get the game screen up, which is right there. We are not playing Phasmophobia. We are playing Inscryption. So let's get that up. Okay, perfect. 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 All right. We can wait so you can fix. You think? You think I should fix it? The VTuber? I can quit out of it. I'll be gone, but I'm still here. Don't worry. Don't fret. I'm right here, everybody. Is this going to show the whole... No, it won't. Oh, yeah, it will. Start. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is still. There is this. If I do this, you're getting a tutorial right now on VC Face. If you go to general settings, we can come down to face tracking, turn off the face tracking, and then turn it back on again. No, it's still broke. Mouth is moving though. I'm good with mouth move. I think I'm cool with mouth move at least. That's fine. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, it still works. Cool. And that's Thad's. Yay. Okay. All right. Let me go over to this. We'll bring up the game screen. I see audio looks good. I just want to make sure it like actually pops up because it's not popping up so far on OBS. But I need to figure out why. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, why not? Why not pop up screen with game? Why would you not do that? Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Game audio looks good. I look good. You look good. Let's get gaming. Here we go. Okay, yes. I will say before we start, this game, I have played the first chapter at least like 4 or 5 times. It's one of my favorite, which is crazy to say because I haven't completed the game. It's one of my favorite games like of all time. And I feel like I say that about every game that I play. I love it so much, but only the first chapter. It's not a scary game. It does have scary vibes, but like inherently it's not a horror game. It's just like, it's a card game at its core, but like with a creepy setting, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But not, I wouldn't classify it as like a scary game. That's not like the point of the game, I don't think. It's a very story-driven game. It's like a puzzle solving, yeah, cozy game, very wholesome, family friendly. Yeah. But yeah, so I've played it a couple times, the first chapter, and I figured like, you know, if I stream it with you guys and I make it like a cooperative thing where we're hanging out and doing it, maybe I'll have the motivation to actually follow through this time. And I think it would be fun to like figure it out together. I think that makes it more enjoyable. Puzzle games I love doing on stream because I think it's fun to figure it out together. But also it makes me anxious because I'm like, what if I can't figure it out and then we're just all sitting here? But yeah, so I think it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. Here's the menu, and also the game mechanics itself, it'll explain as we go, so like don't worry about that. It does a great job of explaining that. Anyways, we'll hop into it.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Here we are at the start screen. New game. We don't have a new game. Interesting. We can't start a new game. We got all the options. Let's look at the options real quick. When did this come out? No clue. That's a great question. We got some resolution things. This all looks good. Audio, I'm not gonna mess with anything. Pause when window not focused. That's interesting. Okay. We'll just do continue then. I guess this is a pre-owned game, it seems. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Alright, we're gonna play the squirrel card. Now play your stoat. So you can see right here, the stoat has this blood symbol here. That means that we have to sacrifice one card in order to play the stoat. So we're going to sacrifice the squirrel, which was free, right? An honorable death. Play the stoat. Then we play our stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power, which is 1. So we get 1 hit, 1 damage, and we've added a gold tooth to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down, which you can tell right here. If we make it all the way to this like fang over here, then that'll be it. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. So this is the health over here in the bottom right. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. So we're going to draw a squirrel. How dull. Because we're going to have to get the squirrels out. I don't want to... Well, maybe I do want to sacrifice this stoat. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. So 2 sacrifices right here we can see. Yeah, the sound effects are so cool. The sound effects, the music, the atmosphere, everything about this game I love, I adore. So we're going to sacrifice a squirrel, and then we have to sacrifice the stoat. Huh? Hey, okay, so the stoat was saying something. Fear not the beast sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Millie! Hi, Millie, welcome in. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta play this wolf. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Oh, the stoat. So we're gonna play the wolf. Thank you for the Millie. Yeah, the Millie command. How was your stream? How long were you streaming? You were streaming for a while, right? I was there for a couple of hours, but I guess I missed the end of it. I hope you defeated that section. About 4 hours. Okay, so I was literally there up until the ending, and I didn't catch the ending. You were playing. It was something about a fox. That's all I know. It was okay, man. I was struggling mentally. Yeah, it seemed rough. It seemed like a rough game. It was like the cutest Souls game. I'm just excited for Tuesday. That's right. Oh, okay. I'm going to tell everybody about this now because I forgot at the beginning of stream. Speaking of spontaneous streams, Millie and I, Tuesday morning for if you're in Central Time, it'll be around, I want to say 11 a.m. Central Time we're gonna play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes on stream together, which I'm so excited about. We've played it off stream a little bit, and I feel like, not gonna lie, I feel like we kind of crushed it, or we're really bad. I don't know which one exactly, but it's one of those. But either way, it was a ton of fun. Was that Was that the stream? Or not the stream, was that the gaming session where we talked about starfish the whole time? Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Our POV is just gonna be us reading the manual because I don't have the game on PC. I have it on VR, which could be a fun. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Maybe I'll do like some VR streams. I haven't figured out how to set that up, but I also haven't looked into it. But that could be fun one day. I would do VR streams. But yeah. Anyways, Millie's gonna be defusing the bomb, and we are gonna be reading the manual. Oh gosh, I might have to set up like, I don't know. I don't like the manual on browser. I might have to go into Photoshop and like do artboards and like set up my own little, like a PDF of the manual or something. But I'm excited for it. I like doing the manual, honestly. I think it's fun. So yeah, that's gonna happen Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Time. If you want to come hang out, if you want to see me read a manual, or if you want to see Millie defuse a bomb, and if you want to hear both of us talking so nobody explodes, then that game is so good because both roles are genuinely fun. That's so true. It's so like, no matter what you're doing, it's so involved and so like dependent on the other person. Is that noon Eastern time? That is noon. That is noon Eastern time. 12:11 Central, as you would see on the television. That's how they would format it. Or what is that? 5 p.m. BST, right? If you're British in the chat, sound off. Yeah, 5 p.m. BST. Anxiety's going bonkers, so I'm gonna be a bit lucky for this game. It looks really interesting. I might have to look into it. Yes, this is, so it's basically, I'll give you a little, absolutely lurk, I'll give you a little rundown of what it is. It's a card game, but also like a story driven kind of puzzle solving game, which we'll find out very soon in a bit. And it has kind of a creepy atmosphere, but it's not a horror game. It's just like spooky ambient vibes. And it's incredible, and the sound design is fun, and the graphics are so cool, and the card mechanics are so cool. Anyways, so that's what we're doing today. Tuesday is really funny. Okay, the wolf has been played, so we can see here we have 3 attack, so that's obviously going to take out the coyote. Right, we're going to end our turn. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice, a random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. Let's see what our last card is. I want to see what it is. It's a river snapper. So that okay. We're one away. One away from winning this battle. And this person's going to pass again. So we'll put down a squirrel. The river snapper only does 1 damage, so we'll just rock with this. We had some excess teeth over there. You won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Oh, and then here comes the music. It's so, like, lonesome. Is this like a roguelike? Yeah, it is. It is, and it's so cool. The way they do it is so cool. It's so cool. I guess it's a rogue light, maybe? I never know the difference between roguelike and roguelite. Oh, you would love this game. You would absolutely love this game. I also want to watch you play this game if you get it. Or like, I want to hear your thoughts on it also, if you want to, because it is so fun to like hole up in a dark room by yourself and play and like experience also. But you would absolutely love this game. Yeah, it changes between runs, so I don't know if that makes it a roguelite or a roguelike. But yeah. So we're gonna go We got a little mystery card. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. So I'm going to go with the undying cat. That's what I think. And we can right click to see this, what the sigils mean. So we can see there. So the adder is like, even though it only does 1 damage, it has poison. So as soon as it hits it the next turn, that creature is going to perish no matter what. But the cat, infinite, you can sacrifice it an infinite amount of times. That's pretty valuable, and it only costs 1. So I think I'm going to go with that. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. There we go. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. All right, so we got 3 little like emergency items over there that we can use. Bonus items, if you will. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Right, so we can see loaded up back here. The wolf cub is about to come into play. And this sigil right here, this means it's a fledgling, right? So it's going to do 1 turn as that 1/1 card. And then after a turn, it'll grow into a, like a full-grown wolf. So we do have a boulder in the way. So we don't have to worry about this for at least like 2-3 turns. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got a description. The main difference is meta progression. Roguelikes are faithful to the original game Rogue, featuring procedural generation and permadeath. Need I remind you your items may help? I'm reading. No persistent progression between runs. Roguelites also have permadeath and procedural generation, but allow players to retain some form of progress, like new items. Okay, so it's a roguelite. It's a roguelite. Because there are some things that you do in one run that will carry over to another run. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I can't draw my first turn? Oh, I have a squirrel. I'm gonna put down a squirrel. And then with that, we're gonna put down the cat. Right? We're gonna put down the cat. Oh, that won't. Oh. No, that's fine. And then we're gonna sacrifice this. It won't go anywhere. We're gonna put down the stoat over here so we can start doing some damage, right? That's how we're gonna play that. And we can't sacrifice the boulders or the stumps. They're just kind of there. And you can tell because they have the X over the dagger. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. All right, let's get another squirrel. And we will go squirrel there, river snapper right there. And the bat is gonna come. It has this flight symbol, which means that it's gonna attack over our stoat down here. This will an opponent directly, even if there is a creature opposing it. So the bat's gonna come down here. It won't hit the stoat. It'll just go right over it and hit me instead. Do you have any thoughts on the subreddit My Boyfriend is AI having 22,000 users? Why do you ask me these questions? What are my initial thoughts on that? My initial thoughts on the subreddit My Boyfriend is AI is that it can't be genuine for 22,000 people. I'm sure for some people it is. I don't know. I mean, it's the same as like a dating sim, right? But I don't know. I mean, what percentage of players do you think play dating sims and it's like serious for them? like they're dating the characters in the dating sim versus being like, oh, this is a fun dating sim game. You know what I mean? That's what I think about that. And with that, we end our turn. So now the wolf is fully grown. Yeah, the airborne bat is gonna attack right over. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. Okay, all right, we gotta lock in here. Let's get another card. We got another wolf. I kind of want to go. Does 3 damage. Oh, maybe I wait. I'll wait a turn because this wolf is gonna attack this, right? And then there's gonna be a spot open, and then we'll sacrifice the river snapper and the cat and put our wolf there and take out their wolf, right? I don't like how pretentious your opponent is. Oh, buddy. You just wait and see how pretentious my opponent is. Let's go with actually we can leave the river snapper up if we play this squirrel. Then we can do this and this, put this wolf down. Check me out, check me out. And now we're set up great for the next run. Let's do, right now we're gonna do 1 2 3 4 5, which would get us the win and also like 1 extra tooth. But if we sacrifice the river snapper and do the cat, we can put this wolf down. Now we're gonna do what, 7 damage? We're gonna have more extra teeth, and you'll see why that's important here in a little bit. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Here we go. Let's pick a card. We got a wolf cub and we have a sparrow. So we can either go for flying over our opponent, or we can go for the wolf cub. I think I'm going to go with the wolf cub because the wolf is a 3/2 card, and that's really enticing, especially for only like a 1 cost. As long as it survives the first round, then you get a 3/2 card out of it, and that's pretty good. Here we go. New event. New event going on. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. You know what this feels like also? That you just reminded me of? When you said, I don't like how pretentious your opponent is. When my opponent is also the one running the game and the one that knows all the rules. Does that sound familiar to you? The game is Mao, and Mao starts when stream starts. Yeah, we gotta put a sacrifice up. So I'm gonna put up the... Ooh. Hey, I don't know what you mean. I don't know. Should I? Okay, so the way this works, whatever card we put here, we take the sigil from and we apply it to the card that we will, whatever card we put at the top, right? So we can either give another card Undying, or we can give another card this growth, this fledgling sigil. And honestly, because is the path you're on always the same, or the events randomized in some capacity? It's different every run, I believe. Maybe not for the first run where it's like teaching you the mechanics, I'm pretty sure is the same. Even like, well, I don't know, maybe the cards are the same, maybe the cards are different. I'm pretty sure it's the same for the first run, and then after that it's never the same that I can remember. That's the impression I get. Which makes it really fun because you can get certain cards that make certain runs really, really fun if you like chain them together. Almost like it's like a Slay the Spire kind of a feel. I think because this is a 0 attack card, I don't really want to keep putting it out. Freshie! Hi, Freshie! Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm gonna put the cat there. I'm gonna put the cat there, and we're gonna give this many lives sigil to... Oh. Can an adult cub get the fledgling effect and become something stronger? Oh, like can an adult wolf get the fledgling effect? Hold on now. Hold on now. Yeah. I'm doing good, just working on stream stuff, prepping for my 1-year streaming anniversary. Oh my god. That's so incredible. Can we get a... You have mod pro... I mean, not you, but Little Pick, with mod permissions, you can do a shout out, right? Can we get a shout out for Freshie? Just because if I leave this tab, it's gonna pause and stop the music abruptly and stuff like that. But if not, I can do it also. It's crazy. I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe it's been a year. That's so incredible. I'm so excited for you. What are you gonna do for it? Unless it's a secret, then don't give it away, but that's very exciting. Yay! Okay, glad to see that works. Thank you. There we go. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the wolf. Inside of you, there are 2 wolves. And one of them is a cub. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough! Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. So, what this totem does... You're good, no secrets here. My 1 year is September 1st, so I'm gonna just lean into September and do a subathon. Heck yeah! I swapped you over to my TV, so you're slightly delayed compared to my phone, but I may be slow to respond. Excellent. Excellent. This game looks so cool. It is so cool. It's like a creepy kind of a card game, but also kind of some puzzle solving. Right now we're still in the first run, so it's still like teaching us all the mechanics, so it's a great time to hop in. But this totem right here, obviously you can see it has the flight sigil on it, and it is a wolf head. And so what that means is that all of the cards that are part of the wolf family, or like I think it's like it's not necessarily a wolf, I think it's like creature family or something like that. There's different ones. They will gain the flight sigil. Subathon is cool. I've never done a subathon, but I've had friends that do them, and I hang out in them, and they're always so fun. Let's go, obviously, squirrel down. We are going to have to deal with 4 damage next round, so I think we could go... Ooh. We could go Stoat. Let's go Stoat for now. Oh, I should have done... It has 3 health. I should have placed it in front of... Oh, no, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter because they fly over. Yeah, the cards are animated. They're so cool. We're gonna have a weak opening, but I think it'll all work out in a second. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Just give it a second. Just give it a second. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna put a squirrel down, a wolf. We're gonna sacrifice both of these. I'm sorry, the stoat gets pissed off every time I sacrifice him. And we're gonna do this. Okay. Yes. Yes. Good. Oh, wait, we died. Oh, no. Okay, so we've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. I've done a tipathon before. I basically just adjusted that stuff to better fit a sub-based dono instead. It's not super crazy, but it should be fun. That is exciting? Yeah, I guess exciting is the word I would use. I started to say exciting, and then I was like, wait, I was going to say fun instead, but exciting also works. It's fun and exciting. Rip, yeah. Okay, I guess this is a learning point. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Check it out, guys. We're in a room. Here's the table. We are physically in a room playing this game on a table. And here's our opponent. You can get right up on him. He wanted the candlestick, right? Bring it here. Now sit back down. The guy's eyes following you is so creepy. Yeah, he does follow you around. You can still see him over there. Let's do some of this. There are some puzzles to do around. This you can spin. Still don't know what it does. There are some puzzles in the first chapter, even though I've played it like 5 times, that I still have not completed. So like as we go along, we'll obviously do the ones that I know how to do, but there are going to be some that I also don't know what's going on. So something to keep in mind. We got a safe here. Nothing going on here yet. A clock of some sort doing some things. And then there's some things over here. I'm going to turn the camera off. I don't think that should matter. Because my camera just made a noise. Okay. That should be good then. We'll just sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Isn't that a cool dynamic for a card game that you can get up from the table? Isn't that such a cool way to build like a dual? It's like a fully functioning card game. If you never got up from the table, this would still be an incredible card game, right? But then you get up from the table and you can also puzzle solve around the room that you're in, and it like makes your opponent mad when you solve stuff. Oh my god. Now, where were we? Okay, so we're on our last life now because we lost, because we're amateurs. I said I played it a lot. I didn't say I was good at it. All right, here we go. Now we get to choose between 3 cards. We have another wolf, a skunk, and we have the raven. So the raven has that flight sigil. The wolf has nothing. It's just a good card. And then the skunk is stinky. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. So like if there was a 1 attack card over here and we put our skunk in front of it, it would be a 0 attack card. It debuffs the one across from it. Flying seems strong. Yeah, flying is good. If we get the wolf, you can see this mushroom here. That means it's a duplicate card, which also plays a factor later in the game. But I do like the ability to fly, just because we don't have a flying card. So for sake of variety, let's get that. And now we have a fork in the road. We can either do another sigil transfer, or we can go to a campfire. And I think we should go to the campfire because we've already, like, we don't have that many cards. And so if we're sacrificing them just to build up sigils, we could just go to the campfire instead. Yeah. What a mood. I play a lot of games I'm very bad at. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to be bad at something, and sometimes it's like, woof. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean when I say woof? You get me. What happens when flying meets flying? Double flight? I don't know if it would. Honestly, of all the times I've played, I've just never tried to do some of these things. Like, I wonder if you could do a double fledgling. You know what I mean? Like, if I took a wolf cub and gave the sigil to another wolf cub, would it... I don't know. Anyways, okay. You came across a small group of survivors. We'll have to do that. We'll have to try and do some double ups on things like that. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. I've been playing Dead Cells since it was in early access, and I don't think I've gotten to probably like 60% of the game. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. All right, let's put card down. Let's go. Oh, honestly, If we get the wolf is already overpowered because of the fledgling. If we get another attack on it, run it up. The fire warmed the poor wolf, enhancing its power. Wait till you guys try Noita. Speak on that. Speak on that. Tell us about that. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. We got away. Your partner loves Noita? Everyone knows about this? Is everyone talking about this? There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. The stoat has answers. It's so in depth that the community in its entirety has not figured it all out, and it's been out for years. Oh, that sounds fun, actually. That sounds crazy. That sounds like a rabbit hole. It's a fun looking game I've never played though, very roguelike in that it's brutally difficult too. I love a roguelike and a roguelite. Okay, let's lock in here. The grizzly, I don't like that. We're gonna have to get some squirrels down. We can only play the stoat right now. And honestly, we might just... Oh... I don't know. If we put the stoat here, it'll absorb that attack. But then we'll only be able to sacrifice one card next. You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't take you back. Brutally difficult, easy to die even after spending a lot of time building a character. Oh no. Yeah, this grizzly's gonna be rough on me. I described Noita all about alchemy and accidentally blowing yourself up. Let's go River Snapper. Might be good. A lot of defense. It can at least tank one hit, which I like, and get its health down just a little bit, which is okay. Let's do this. Okay. Now if we do this, we can get the raven out. This is not gonna be good for us. Oh, this is good, but we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna die. If we okay. If we do this, right? If we break open both squirrels and then oh god, if we... Do you take excess damage done to a card? If we... no, you don't take excess damage. So if, like, even if I left the squirrel here, even though it only has 1 health, all 4 attack would go to taking the squirrel out, and then the excess damage does not come to me. So let's do this. That has 4. It'll immediately take the grizzly out. And then it grows to a 5. And then we'll go ahead and just put a squirrel down. Ooh, okay, this is a good... Oh, the cat has 0. Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, well, we'll just end it then. We barely got out of there. That's a big wolf. That is a big wolf. Can I pet that dog? Okay. We could go back to the backpack, right? Oh, okay, we're standing up, I guess. I didn't realize what I was doing, but we're standing up. I don't think we could do anything else. There's no candles to blow out. Yeah, we'll just sit back down. What happens if you give the elder wolf the spirit of the cub? Oh, like if I fledgling it again? Because that's what we did originally, right? We gave a grown wolf the spirit of the cub. Ooh, okay, we got a grizzly, a sparrow, or a skunk. We're not doing so great on like getting a bunch of squirrels out. We have a lot of 2-cost cards, and so we get caught in like sacrificing existing cards on the board a lot. So I think we should go with the skunk. I like this sigil, right? The debuff stinky sigil, and also it's only a 1-cost, so I think we should go with that. Because the grizzly, like, there's no way we're gonna get 3 cards on the board at the same time to even get this out, you know? Maybe in a future run, but probably not this one. And we can also... the warmth will enhance its power. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. We can also add some attack to the skunk to take it from a 0-cost to a 1-cost. Or we could buff the wolf again. What should we do between those? Should we buff the wolf again? Turtle having 2 attack seems good. Turtle. Oh, river snapper. That is true. A 2/6 card could be pretty good because it's so tanky. It's just so slow to take out anything in front of it. Do we like that? The 2/6 turtle? 2/6 river snapper? Because I think that's a good pick too. Let's go with that. The power of the river snapper was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Oof. We made it out again. I'm just absorbing the knowledge. This is great. Oh no. Pressure your head. It's getting too big. There's too much knowledge. It's the best pick in terms of % damage increase. You're right. You are right. Here we go. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A horrible figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector. It's boss time. Hee-haw. Not the hee-haw. Okay, so we have a coyote coming in, and we have a pack mule, which is going to move. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. So at the end of the turn, it's going to shift to the right. I can't remember if it shifts everything with it, or if it's going to like run into that and be stuck over here. I can't remember, but we'll figure it out. So let's go squirrel down, obviously. I kind of want to do Undying Cat. Right? Over here. And then we could do skunk maybe. Right. Beautiful. Now let's go. I kind of want to get a card that will start getting this pack mule down. Prospector time, easy boss. The mule's key. Yeah. Listen to the stoat. The mule is key. So let's go ahead and start working on this. Okay. He's good with that. He's cool with that. And then we'll stack up on some squirrels, right? There we go. Let's see if there's another card we can get. The wolf is great. Let's get the wolf in here to take out this coyote. Okay, perfect. So here's what's gonna happen. We are going to... Honestly, we're even right now. We're gonna do 1 damage, and we're also gonna take out the pack mule, and then they are gonna do 4 damage, but we won't die. So and then we'll have the elder wolf, right? We'll have the elder wolf on there. Oh, this is what you meant by elder wolf. I don't think, because it's a like, we don't have the elder wolf in our deck. We only have the regular wolf with the fledgling symbol. So we can't give the elder wolf a sigil, but we could try and do a wolf with 2 fledgling symbols, if that makes sense, if you're following me. We could try that. And I want to see what happens if you do that. I think we might just take some damage on this round, because next round we're going to have this 5 damage going over there. And I like that. And I want to keep the squirrel. I could put the squirrel down to take one of these hits, but I kind of like having an excess of squirrels in my hand, you know? So there we go. We got a dag nabbit my mule. We got a bunch of cards from the prospector. Totally fine. This is totally fine. Let's see what we got. So we have our raven. We have 2 squirrels now. A sparrow. We have an elk, which is going to move. And then we have another sparrow. So we could go with this. Let's pull this out. The river snapper. That's a good pick. I kind of like the idea of doing squirrel, squirrel, elk. Right? Because this elk is going to take out this coyote and then move over here and tank this hit. So then we're totally good. Honestly, it might not even matter. We might... No, we get close, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Let's go. Just grab a squirrel and then chill out. Perfect. We'll grab another squirrel, load up, and we'll get this first phase done. Is it optimal to be 1 point from winning to maximize teeth? Yes. You want to maximize the amount of overflow damage on your very last hit, so you can get extra teeth. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's the prospector's first life is done. There's gold in them cards. So all of our cards are turned into gold now. Let's go ahead and just empty out our like special cards deck just so we know what we have. And I want to try and get something down immediately. We can only do the sparrow. So we'll get that down. Now we can grab another squirrel. Right? And we can do like... Does anything do 3 damage? The wolf does. Let's go ahead and take out this bloodhound. Okay, another squirrel. We'll put that over here and do the 1-cost sparrow. So now we're gonna do what? 4 damage? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, we're good. It's not the most efficient way to get extra teeth, but we're gonna get out of here with a win. And that's what's important. There we go. What was the dog sigil? It was... Oh, yeah, I didn't click on it. I believe it was move to whatever space is going to attack. So, like, if it hadn't died here, the wolf would have attacked it. It would have tanked it. And then before our sparrow could have attacked, it would have, like, moved over there and tried to take it. But I don't know how that interacts with the flight also. Maybe it would have gone over it regardless. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is. It, like, goes wherever the attack is going to be and takes the hit for you. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. So after every boss, we get our candles relit. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Let's see what we got. Strange larva. A largely unimpressive specimen. A 0/3 card that grows into, I presume, what, like a 1/3 card or a 1/4 card, something like that. The Urayuli, which is a crazy card, a 7/7 card. It's 4 cost. I love this card for reasons that we'll find out in a little bit. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. And a Gek, the uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. I don't know. The way that he explains the Gek makes it seem like there's something hidden about it. But I've never been able to figure out, like, it. I don't know. There's nothing special about it to me. I haven't been able to figure it out. Slug. Yeah. We could, honestly, any one of these cards I would go with. Whatever you guys think, because the 7/7 is great, but it's very rare that we're gonna ever see it because we have to sacrifice all 4 cards to get it. We have to have 4 cards on the board to get it. Strange Larva is just like a 1-cost 1/3 card. Honestly, Gek is free damage. Oh yeah, it is free. That's right. Yeah, let's take the Gek, free damage. Like Squirrel Plus, you're right. You're so right. Why, with sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. There we go. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Let's do this, because I just realized we're about halfway through stream, which is a good reminder for everyone to take a little sip of your water, take a little bite of your snack. Ads are gonna come up in like 5 minutes, but I figure since we just finished a boss fight, let's go ahead and just run those now, and we'll hang out here. We'll do 3 minutes of ads, and then we'll come back and we'll do the second area. So yeah, if you are not subscribed, then hang out, 3 minutes of ads. I appreciate you so much. There's a channel point redeemed to tell us what you're watching. If you are subscribed, then you get to hang out with me for 3 minutes, and then we'll do the second biome. You just drank your water? No way. We're so in sync. I remember seeing some videos on this game a while ago and thinking it looked cool, but I totally forgot to look into it. Yeah. I guess I can yeah, I love it. I watched a playthrough actually of it a long time ago. So I like generally know how the story goes, but it was literally years ago, so I forgot most of it. And because I've only played through the first chapter, that's also like solidified. Like I don't remember a lot about this game. When was Inscryption released? October 19th, 2021. Directed by Daniel Mullins. Originally released for Windows on October 19th, 2021, and on Linux, Mac OS, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS over the following 2 years. Is there gonna be an Inscryption 2? No, I wouldn't think so. No. Daniel Mullins Games announced its next title, Pony Island 2 Panda Circus, with the trailer at the Game Awards 2023. So we're not getting Inscryption 2, but we are getting Pony Island 2. Yeah, published 2021, yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, golly gosh. I'm going to do a big stretch as well. I've been working out recently, and by that I mean I worked out once, and I feel really good about it. It was a good time. I have to cook dinner, but I'm going to keep watching on my phone while I do. Heck yeah. I hope you have a lovely dinner. What are you making? What's for dinner tonight? I don't know what we're doing. I might make tacos tonight. Perhaps. Perchance. Yeah, I don't know. What were we talking about? Inscryption release date. I mean, as Legally Blonde taught us, exercise gives you endorphins, and endorphins make you happy. That's true. That's true and right. Sausage and peppers. Also, I've just been running on the treadmill at work since I finished before my wife, and I've been enjoying that. Oh, that's fun. I don't know how I would feel about running on a treadmill at work. I feel like I wouldn't be comfortable enough at work to do that, but I'm happy for you. And that's great that you have a little running hobby. And that's ads. Wow, 3 minutes, just like that. No one uses the gym because it's in the basement. Oh, so you're like running in a basement? Word? Let's get game back up. Welcome back, everybody, from ads. And we'll see if we can make it through this second area. I gotta do a yawn. I gotta do a yawn. The gym is next door to the gun range? God. Is the gun range in your work, or is it like a separate entity? or does your work just have a gym and also a gun range in the basement of your work? Okay. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Ah, yes, rotten mold. I love that book series. It's in the building. It used to be the Federal Reserve, so there's a lot of weird things like giant vaults. What the hell? What the helly? Giant vault next to the gym and gun range. Oh my god. I'm just like yawning. I'm just yawning back to back to back. Okay, we're in the wetlands. Rotten Ruin was the book series I was talking about, which is an incredible series. The fervid mantis, its prying claws strike both to the left and the right. So doesn't attack ahead, but does attack diagonally to both sides at the same time. The undying cat, another undying cat. And then the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. So this one cannot be attacked because it it goes underwater. I like taking the mantis in this situation, but also the duplicate cat, I don't know, but it does cost 1 and it's a 0 attack, so it's like not that enticing. The only thing that sucks about the river otter is that cards that have this sigil, right, that go underwater, it sucks because even if you play them, the card in front of them isn't going to hit them. It's just going to go straight to you. And it like prevents you from taking out that card because this card is never going to like tank. I don't know. You know what I mean? Fun fact, okay, wait. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Fun fact, the Photoshop I asked you to do for the boardroom is for the boardroom of the Fed chair who was in charge during both the dot-com bubble and the 2008 housing crisis. That's crazy. That's who saw my Photoshop job? I remember that. I don't know why I got so detailed. I like drew in the boxes around the microphone. Put that on your resume, yeah. I'm gonna go with the mantis here because I like the bifurcated strike. I like it. It's fun. It's a fun mechanic. Okay, so we have some options here. We could go for the extra items, right? Like the squirrels in a bottle. And easy battle, right? Not a boss fight. Easy battle. Get another card, then get another item. Or we could do Sigil Combine. I'm actually really excited about Sigil Combine. But then we have to face a hard battle. But then we get, maybe this is a trial? Or it's a free card. I'm not sure. But then we get a campfire after that. So like if this is good to us, hopefully we can make it through this, and then this is good to us, right? Risk and reward kind of situation. Okay, it looks like we can't. It's not gonna allow us to do the wolf on wolf action. So let's go. Ooh, we could do bifurcated strike, or we could just go undying. I kind of like getting rid of this cat card because it has 0 attack, and just putting on dying on like, oh, Stoats are ready to go. I guess, yeah, I'll put it on the Stoat. I'll put undying on the Stoat if you really want it. Because you're a 1-cost card. So it would be good. Yeah. Why'd you read my message to yourself first like you were worried I said something heinous? I thought that I saw your message above it also, and I thought I missed one. I started reading your most recent one, and I thought that I had missed a second one, so I stopped. What an honor. The Undying Stoat. Okay. Don't what? Like you don't believe me? Would I ever lie? I've never lied. I've never lied a single time to you. Here we go. Moving birds. We got shifty birds over here. Let's see what we got. Oh, you can do this with the scroll wheel too. I didn't realize you could do it with the scroll wheel. That's fun. You lied to yourself about your gender for like 20 years. I gaslit myself about my gender for like 2 decades. You're so right. Maybe I am heinous. All right, we got some kingfishers. They're all gonna move. We got a beehive. Ridiculous. Squirrel into stoat. Into why is there a spider here? Get out of here. Maybe we just do this. Total misplay. Don't get mad at me. I think it's a good play. This is a good play. Is this not a good play? And let's go. Don't worry about that because I'm gonna put the stinky skunk here. And then this will become a 0 attack card. So how do you like me now? Yeah, see? Let's go. Let's put this down. We'll do this. And then I guess this. Oh, we've got a B. What's happening? Stop. Let me do my thing. What's this B card? Okay, the bee can fly and it's free? Wait, this is good? What does this mean? Bees within. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Okay, so we're gonna get another bee out of this. We're gonna get 2 free flying cards. Okay, let's just pull one of these out, I guess. A wolf is good. A wolf is solid. We can do this and then go something like that, right? There we go. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Ooh. Foreshadowing. So here we go. We're gonna see what this means. I think it's a blood trial, to be honest. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Oh, wait. Hold on now. Oh, okay, here we go. He seems like he's gonna end up being a dirty cheater. That's a very interesting observation that you have. I wonder what would give you that impression. So we can do a 1 cost card, 2 cost, or a 3 cost card. I don't want another 2 cost card. We have too many of those. We have too many 2 cost cards. Can you get like a 1 sacrifice bear? No, the cards themselves are not completely like the cards you can get are randomized, but their stats aren't. Like a wolf, we're never gonna get like a 1 cost elder wolf or like a 1 cost Uriuli, right? Like a 1 cost 7/7 card. We're gonna get like the Uriuli will always be 7/7. It'll always cost 4. The bear is always gonna be the 4/6, and it's always gonna cost 3, right? 2 and 3 just seem so expensive, yeah. Which, to be fair, that's only because for this run specifically, like we don't have a lot of 1 cost cards. There are other runs that I've done where it's a lot easier to get cards on the board. We just happen to have so many 2 cost cards right now. So I am gonna go with the 1 cost. The 1 cost card. Random card with the cost of 1. We got a River Otter. What were you expecting? I don't know, but I got a River Otter. Okay, so we could go extra item into another sigil fight, but I kind of like the idea of just doing campfire into a regular fight. And then I think that's a campfire after. No, that's the trapper. Okay. This will be good. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight. though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said one. Pick something else. All right, the stoat doesn't want to go. We could do the wolf again. Or we could do mantis. Mantis would be good because of the bifurcated strike. I like that idea, having 2 going in each direction. Let's see what we got there. We got a 2-1. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your mantis. All right, let's go through the battle. All right, we'll get squirrel down. Let's go 1 cost mantis. And we'll just go right there with it because it's gonna attack diagonally, right? So as soon as this bullfrog comes in, it'll hit that. And look at that, 4 damage. 4 damage right off the bat. We're just gonna win right here, so I might as well. I mean, we can't really do anything. So I guess let's just, yeah, there's nothing we can do to get extra damage, so we might as well just win. Cool. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt free of charge. See the quality? All right, so we got a rabbit pelt. Let's also, we got what? 1, 2. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. So we can get 3 golden pelts. Should we do 3 golden pelts? Oh, it costs 9. Okay, never mind. But oh, that was the health. That's right. We only have 1 tooth left, so let's just take this and leave. You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. No, yeah, I'm good. There's nothing else I could buy. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. All right. We could go another sigil. We could get an extra item, or we could get a campfire. I like the campfires. They're doing really good. Cal, welcome in. Thank you for getting your berry. How are you doing today? We're playing a fun little card game. Sigils are cool. And Millie, of course, who's been thinking about, you've been sitting there thinking about a berry this whole time. I'm glad you've decided to finally pull the trigger on it. How could I forgore? Yeah, she forgore. She be forgoring. Good to see you, Cal. I'm glad you're here. What do we think about getting rid of the skunk? I'm just not a fan of the 0 attack cards. Whoa, coming in with all the emotes. All the wave emotes. I'm not a fan of the 0 attack cards, so I think we should give Stinky to... The Gek would be interesting. A free 1/1 card that debuffs the card next to it. Right? Or a River Snapper would be good. That would just like increase the tankiness of it. Stinky Turtle is tanky. Yeah, let's go for that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And I like the art on the cards, how it glows blue. I think that's so cool. All right, we know what we're doing. Scroll down. We can only do the stoat, but the stoat is undying. We are gonna have a lot of things to deal with next round. Oof. Let's go. This has 3 health, so it'll tank this hit, and then we can take out the coyote. Don't be mad about that. It's a good play. It's a good play. I'm good. Thanks, by the way, June. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing good today. Yeah, I'm having a good day. Let's get, we could do, I want to get that wolf down. So let's do this, right? This is gonna be gone in a second, which sucks. But let's go ahead and get this down and just go here with it. Oh, I don't know. Or should we go here with it? I forgot what these are. I'm scared. But I feel like we have to get damage on the board to make sure that we don't, you know what I mean? Okay, so those are kingfishers. So they wouldn't have affected us anyways. Okay, okay. We can go with this. And just kind of hold on to it for a second. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Stinky turtle time? Not stinky turtle time. What is this? You encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Mollified? Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? I have like 3 voices that I do for everybody. Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. All right, so we could get another wolf cub. I like the wolf cub. We have the mole here, which when an empty space would be struck, a card bearing this sigil will move to that space. Okay, so the mole is like, it'll move around to be a tank. The adder, obviously we know insta kills on the next turn. Another undying cat. We have the warren, which has a rabbit hole. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0 power, 1 health. So whenever this is played, we get a 0/1 card, which I don't like. What is this? Oh, this is my deck. Oh, that's cool. I don't like the idea of playing a 0/2 card just to get a 0/1 card in my hand. I don't like that. Honestly, I kind of want to go for another wolf cub or the mole. 1 cost, 4 health tank card that moves around is exciting. Cub seems good. Let's go for that. Let's go for that because the golden pelt is going to get us something good. Here's where we could get Child 13, which is just a 0/1 undying card, right? We have Stinky Turtle for tank. That's so true. We have another Urayuli, right? 7/7. We could go Pack Rat, which when a card bearing this sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. So the like the squirrels in a bottle, as long as we're not full on that, every time we play this card in every battle, it'll give us one of those, which is really, really good. But the Gek also, free Gek, you know. Gek, I'll do double Gek, yeah. Let's do it. These pelts are my most excellent. My thanks. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. All right, we did it. Now, what are we thinking here? Because we're about to have a boss fight. So do we think we do an upgrade? Maybe the Gek, maybe a Gek upgrade because it's free damage. We could double that damage, you know? I don't think we have any crazy cards that are like, you know, that have good sigils, but I want to get rid of. I don't think we have any of that. Is there no candles to blow out still? There is some stuff over here. Check this out. We got 4 gold teeth. Upgrade Gek or Turtle. Give me this wolf. Give me the wolf. Okay, whatever. Can't get any of this. What is this? Oh, I thought it was glowing. Yeah, still nothing. Okay. Yeah, let's go here. We'll upgrade the Gek or the Turtle. +2 health. Oh, warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health. Said a hungry survivor. Stop this. The stoat does not like the campfires. Oh, okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Upgrading something that has a fledgling, because like the only thing that I don't like about the fledgling is that it starts out really weak, and it's like it's only good if it survives that first round. So like upgrading one of these would really ensure that it survives and can get to like that full attack power. Tanky Gek, it would only be a 3 though. It would be a 1/3 card, you know? We could go for a 2/8 turtle or like a 3/4 wolf. We could have 2 good wolves on us. Or we could upgrade the mantis, right? Bifurcated strike. This does 4 damage, but it only has 1 health, and it's only 1 cost. We could have 3 health here. I like the mantis play. I think the best, to be honest. Because the Gek, like, I'm not worried. Like, it's free. I'm just going to throw it out. It's going to get 1 damage or it'll take a hit. Like, I'm not worried about this being, like, one of our best cards. You know what I mean? Even though it is free. More free value? Oh. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. The fire warmed the weary Gek and enhanced its health. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your Gek in tow, you retreated into the woods. These survivors, they're not quick with it. You gotta be quicker than that. Alright, let's do this. Are we gonna survive the boss fight? Yeah, my boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. With 1 flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. The smoke. Alright, here we go. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I'm the angler. Go fish. I love the go fish line. All right, let's see. We got a kingfisher coming. It's 1/1 and it has flight and submerge. So like we can't hit this because it's gonna submerge itself in between, and we can't tank for it either because it's gonna go over us. So like there's nothing we can do about this card at this point in time. So we just have to out attack it. The smoke, by the way, just a free 0/1 card. So let's go squirrel down. We'll definitely do Gek. Can we sacrifice the smoke? I think we can. Ooh. We are gonna have a second phase though, so I don't want to, like, we could do Gek down and then sacrifice the smoke and the squirrel to get this wolf down. That would get us 5 damage and we would immediately win the first phase. But I also kind of want to save some of the stuff, you know what I mean? Let's go Gek down for sure though, and then we'll do Stoat down as well, and we'll just put that over here. Yeah. Okay. I feel good about that. Which fish hard to choose? Oh, you're gonna take my Gek? Don't take my Gek. Take this squirrel. Pressure fish, easy choice. Yeah, take that, why don't you? There we go, we blocked that. That's good. Mine now, go fish. Jesus. Alright, let's get oh god, I don't know. Let's just keep going with this, right? Because this is gonna come in. We can beat that. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Stale fish hard to choose. Don't take my stoat. Keep putting down squirrels. That's good also because it'll put that it'll push that card back. Excellent. Take fish, go fish. Let's get one of these out. We got a wolf cub. That's good. That's good. Got rid of that card. I wanna. We are gonna win on this one. So I don't think we have to worry about our stoke getting pulled because we're just gonna win in a second. This first phase at least. We're gonna do 2 damage. Yeah, so we're fine. Too fast, too soon. What do you mean too fast, too soon? What do you mean too fast, too soon? What? What do you mean too fast, too soon? What do you mean too fast, too soon? I've never gotten this before. I think this is because, like, okay, this is the, what is this, the second boss? I don't think you're supposed to get this far on the first run because I know how this boss progresses, and this is not what the second phase looks like. I think it wants us to lose to see what happens. I did not know they did that. They straight up just said too fast, too soon. You're gonna die now. What's our play here? What's our play here? We could play the smoke, right? And then we can play this wolf. Right here and right here. We can do this. Then we can play River Snapper, right? Do Squirrel, Stoat. River Snapper survives that. Honestly, we might survive just this one. I would be so surprised if we survived more than like 2 rounds here. I just want to see how long we can go because it's not going to be long. Oh, God damn it. Can we get a free card? No, no free cards. What if can we... You will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ah! Oh, God, it only gave us 1. It only gave us 1. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think it would really do it. We can't do anything. We can't win. We can't win. Just end it. Oh, God, yeah. Huh, go fish. Ooh. Wow, that's like the Phasmophobia death animation. And here we are. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. Yeah, what a dirty cheat. You were right, you were right. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. This is the mechanic I was talking about. Isn't this such a cool mechanic between rounds? When you lose a run, you create a death card from that run. And then, like, we may see it pop up as one of the, like, cards that we can get. We may, like, win it at some point, and it'll become part of our deck. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. Free! Free Gek! Oh, shit. And another, this time I will use its power and health, the numbers. Okay, so could have gotten better, but a 3-2 card, free 3-2 card is still crazy. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Bifurcated Strike or the Fledgling? I think, honestly, Bifurcated Strike would give us a 6/2 free card. If we get, okay, if we get this on round 1 and it has Bifurcated Strike with 3 attack, that's 6 damage round 1. That's an immediate win. An immediate win if we play it first round. What does the death card upgrade to? It'll just upgrade to like it'll just up the damage and the health one. That's what that does. The Fledgling, all it does is just yeah, grow into a more powerful form after turn 1. Yeah, do Mantis. The Bifurcated Strike. Ooh. I never did ask you your name. What's our name for this round 1? Should we just go, we'll just go Junie? Right? Because this is us. This is just us. We're just here playing the game. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. It's gonna flash white, so get ready, everybody. If you don't want to flash in your face, it's just quick, but it'll happen, and it is very bright. It's the only thing I don't like about this game. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again, another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. So here we are back. We're just back at the table now. We're just back at the table doing another run. Yeah, it costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. So even if we do a sacrifice, we'll get a bone out of it. So let's go. We'll do squirrel. We'll go stoat. We'll just put the stoat here just for sake. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. I just realized I was so engrossed in your stream, I've been dicing onions instead of cutting strips. No! 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 Why? Why would you dice? Why would you dice instead of strip? That's terrible. Anyways, that's the end of our turn. So we got 2 bones now. Which means we can do something like a little bit of something like this. And we can do a little bit of something like this. And then we can do like a little bit of something like this. Take that out. Oh, we got another rattler coming? That's insane. Let's do this and this. And then we put this down here. We're going to do 4 damage. Sausage and peppers with diced onions. It doesn't make sense. You'll have little bits of onion in the rice and the texture just won't work. I think it'll work fine. If I'm being honest. I dice onions all the time. I don't think I make any recipes where I don't dice an onion. If I'm being honest. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Or maybe I'm doing it all right. You know? Check me out. Check me out. Oh. Hello? I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. Oh god, here we go again. It's beside the safe. Hello? Did you see that hand? There was a hand here. Okay. All right. All right. We'll get some more smoke in there. I think we got to do one more. We still have one more candle to blow out. Now I got to dice all the onions because I can't have strips and diced onions. See, that's a choice you're making. You could absolutely have... Oh, we got something. You could absolutely have diced and strips of onions in there. You know what I mean? What's this about? What's this all about? Squirrel and a wolf cub? You trying to tell me something? We got some of these. We also have, we have this book here now. Oh, 273 is the code for the safe. What else is in here? Amorphous. Okay, this is, yeah, so this is all the strips book, right? Or not the strips. Now I'm thinking about onion strips. This is the sigils, the sigil book. And it tells us everything we need to know about everything. And it also has some, I believe towards the end, yeah, it has some like forbidden ones that you have to kind of figure out on yourself. But more importantly, oh, and it tells you about, wait a minute, I haven't seen some of these. I haven't like properly read through everything in the book. I just use it when it's useful for me. See, like there's so many things that I haven't seen about this game still. This bottle of goo has no use. Interesting. Huh, okay. What was the code though? At the front of the book? 273. There we go. A stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape. That iron crypt is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Ooh. And we got a key, which goes over here. And we can solve some more puzzles. So this is going to be... We need 5 out of 5, right? So this, like if we... Okay. If we leave everything like it was, we can see right now we have 1 out of 5, right? Which is just this. So we need... That gives us 2 out of 5. This is going to give us 3 out of 5. And if we move this to our side, you see it's the attack power. We got a skink. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. And then this, you know, there's another puzzle. We'll do these as time goes on, but... Interesting. All right. Oh yeah, the figure there. That's right. That's why you sent me over here. Let us continue. Meta progression? Yeah, meta progression. Mets progression. We have a coyote. We could get a rattler for 6 bones or a cockroach for 4 bones. And it's unkillable. And so it comes back to your hand. Or wait, no. When a card bearing this, yeah, it comes back to your hand after it dies. Which I do like. It's only 4 bones. It's a cheap cost. The coyote is the same cost, and it is 2/1, but it doesn't come back. And I kind of like, I mean, like if cards keep dying, and if this keeps dying, it'll just keep coming back, and we can just keep playing it over and over again. I would say the rattler because typically the snakes have that like poison sigil, but this one doesn't. So I think we'll just go cockroach for this one. You know, you're free to get up again to keep your blood flowing. There's something else you want me to do? I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. Yeah, that's not happening, buddy. Any more teeth? No more teeth. We still got this wolf. This wolf in here that I can't get out. Nothing going on here. You got anything? You got anything going on? Nothing. All right, let's get in there. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Choose one. Bones for a rainy night. We have flight, I believe. Yeah, it gives everyone on the board as if they had airborne sigil. And then we have the pliers, obviously. I really like 4 bones. 4 bones is pretty good. That's a free cockroach. Oh, but flight is really good too. If I have like a bunch of high power cards, but they're hidden behind enemies, you know what I mean? Like they're not going to attack our opponent directly. They're going to attack opponent cards. Maybe the bird like fan is pretty good. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items, you carry it on. We'll keep going. You again. Indeed, our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend in here. You've got to be. I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Ooh. Flight might have let you win against the bears. You're so right. The flight would have. We could have done it against the bears. Look at that hand. Okay, all right. We'll go squirrel down, obviously. Stoat down. And let's put Stoat over here. Yeah, I'm sure. We're fine. We're good. We'll get this down. What does this do? Sharp quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Let's end here. And we'll go another squirrel, right? Put this down, put the wolf down, and take care of the porcupine. And then we also have Stink Bug, which is just a 1-cost card, but it would be pretty good. Oh, there's our hand. All right. We'll keep pulling. What is this? When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. Interesting. Okay. So it like avoids damage. Excellent. Excellent. And we'll just keep going. We got it. We freaking got it. A free 3/2 bifurcated strike card. Oh my god. That's crazy. And we can upgrade it because we can't get an extra item. We already have 3. We're already full on that. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its powers, said another. Can we put down Junie? Oh, should we do it? Should we do it? We can make it incredibly strong. We can make it insanely strong. Or we could build up a more even deck. It's so good. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll go for it. The power of Junie was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. They'll never get my card. They'll never do it. 1 card Andy deck. Please give it to me first turn. If I get it first turn, it's over. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory. In the Flash. In the Flash. In the Flash, what could that mean? We'll put down the skink over... What is it, a 1/2 card? It could take care of the coyote. We'll do that. it's hard to call it cowardly. I forgot it does that. I forgot about that. We'll do one of these. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. We don't have two, right? Or do we have two? Can we play this? It's a 1/2 card. Oh, we can. I guess we did have two. All right, we'll play that. Oh, this is not looking good. We'll go Stoat out. Right here. Bad play? Don't... You're such a pessimist. Alright, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Please, just give me Junie. There we go. There we go. Let's do this, right? Because then we'll take this out. We'll get some damage. We'll get close on this. Because we could have just won it, right? We could have done this and just won it. But we're so far away. I want to get like close to it and then get a bunch of overflow damage. You know what I mean? Ooh, yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Can we get anything else? Bullfrog is only one. Yeah, we don't have 4. Yeah. We'll just win on this one. Look at that. Look at all those teeth. Look at all those teeth. You came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. You caught me off guard. Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Say, I like me a gamble. If you can pick a boulder that has gold in it, you can keep it. What I'm hearing is that Gek was the play last time because it let you make the most OP card known to me. I remember one time I did have a run where I had it was a free card, trifurcated strike, right? So it attacks 3 times and it was like 6 damage. So it was like 18 damage for free. It was I've never been able to even get close to it. This, honestly, this might be the closest I've gotten to it, is a card like this. Even though it's only 3 damage, but it's still, I mean, like that format of getting a free card with a good sigil is crazy. Also, I've never gotten this. I've never gotten this boulder thing. Show me where to strike. What do we think? Are we thinking left, middle, or right? Which one of these has gold in it? I see an orb floating down here. Oh, I see some gold coming off of that. I don't know if that means anything. Does it happen to all the cards or just this one? Because I saw some little gold particles float. Oh no, that just happens. They just happen. All right. Left, middle, or right? I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Left. We think the particles weren't lying. Always left. Always left. I won't doubt it for a second. It's gold. I can barely abide giving it to you. But a promise is a promise where I'm from. Heck yeah. What a pick. All right, here we go. We could go good sigil. We could try and get another good sigil. Oh, we can see our deck. Okay, so we can see our deck anytime. We could try and get like... Oh, we could... Okay, we could get unkillable on Junie. So even when Junie dies, she comes back. We can always we can play this card multiple times. That's crazy. And it's a 4/2. I didn't realize it was a 4/2. Oh, because we upgraded it in the fire. That's right. I like that idea. I like the idea of doing unkillable. Does that override the Mantis thing? Well, why don't you find out? Why don't you find out here in just a second? No, it does not. They stack. You can stack sigils. You can have up to, I want to say it's like, because you can see it in the corner, right? It fills up this square, so you can have like 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of the one down here. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know if there is a limit to how many times you can keep doing it, but it is a cool mechanic that you can stack sigils. And that also carries over to the death card too. If you're making a death card and you, like, if we were to make a death card at the end of this run and we got to the sigil part, it would take the unkillable and bifurcated strike. It would take both of them. Anyways, let's go ahead and win. We'll just go ahead and put down Stoat just for extra damage and then do this. And immediately get, what is that, 9 damage? That's crazy. I have the most exquisite pelts. Let's get some good pelts. How many do we have? The first one's free. All right, so I'm gonna definitely get the, also we got a better price this time. Can we get another one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get 2 golden pelts. Yeah, let's take it. Much appreciated. They do clutter our deck a bit, but I'm not worried about it, to be honest. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. Yep, they ain't got no food. 2 health though. 2 health on Junie, a 4/4 bifurcated strike, unkillable. Or do we balance? Or do we balance? Or do we go 1 overpowered card and just hope that we get it in the somewhere in the death card making, if we pull anything from this card in the death card, that would be crazy. Don't need health with unkillable. I guess you're right. It'll keep coming back to our deck. You are very right. Okay, all right. That was a good point. That was a really good point. Maybe we go we typically get the Stoat a lot, but I don't know. I mean, nothing's really standing out to me. We could make the wolf really good. Stinky Roach is kind of tanky. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's do it. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your stink bug in tow, you retreated into the woods. All right, we're here back at the prospector. All right, get me in there. Get me in there. We're back with the prospector. Hee-haw, he says. All right, we got the stink bug. We have the skink. We got smoke. Let's get this down. We'll get the skink down. And do something like this, maybe? And then, yeah, okay. No, we'll just go with that for 1 round. This is gonna get attacked. That'll give us a bone. And now with that bone, we can put out the stink bug, which is gonna be great right there. Perfect. Shall we? Yeah, we shall. We shall. And then we can go ahead and put down the squirrel, take the wolf, and put the wolf here, and get the pack mule down. We'll just get some cards out of here. Prospector boss again. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. We'll start building up our deck because we know we're going to be in a pretty solid place. Yeah, we're going to be in a pretty solid place going into the second phase. We'll get some squirrels in there. Dagnabbit. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. Okay, here's the thing about that though. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. So it does carry over to these cards. Let me look at the board. Let me look at the board. It does carry over to these cards. It just doesn't carry over to our opponent over here. Right? It stays on the board. But it does carry over to the back cards over there. So we're still in a pretty good spot. I don't think I want to put anything out yet, because these are just going to get turned into gold, and I want to have an open spot. So I think I'll just keep out damaging. Yeah, we'll win it next round. And we'll just keep grabbing cards. I'm trying to pull Junie. That would be great. Give me Junie. No, another golden pelt, really? Let's just go. What can we can put down the smoke. And then sacrifice for the stoat. That's fine. And just take care of the coyote. We got the opossum. We're not getting Junie for anything. Let's go turkey vulture. Big card. Another rabbit pelt. Wow, nothing. We're gonna win though, so it's fine. Let me relight your candles. Yay! Very well. You may choose a rare card. We got a Gek, Urayuli, and Strange Larva. I'm for sure between either Gek or Urayuli, and I'm kind of leaning towards Gek. It increases our chances of getting another free card in the next death card, because it just pulls randomly from any card in your deck. So having 2 free cards in our deck would be great for that. But also, sometimes you get the death card and you get the 7/7 from the Urayuli. I like to play my runs for the death card because I think it's fun to make a overpowered death card. But we'll go Gek. I'm sorry, I have to focus more on cooking. My wife just got home and is hungry. Focus on cooking. Do your thing. Dice those onions. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. We'll probably end off after this run as well. But we'll just see how far we go. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Alright, let's go over here. Because this is new. This is a new event. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. Oh, pass one of my trials and I will be yours. I can't do rasp. The creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. But first, you will choose a trial. Trial of power. Trial of wisdom must have at least 3 sigils. Or the trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health. I think we have a lot of attack cards. So I feel if we choose 3 cards at random, I feel good that we can add up to 4 attack. I like our odds there. We got a 1. We got another 1. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking serious? We could have pulled multiple cards that would have just got that on their own. Whatever. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Oh, what are we gonna do? Maybe the rabbit pelt? We could do the rabbit pelt. Or we could go... Is there something else we want to get rid of? The opossum I don't really use that much. Maybe we'll go opossum. You callously slaughtered the opossum. Oof. I'm sorry. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. We got bones. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. Heck yeah. You shook off the viscera of the poor opossum and carried onwards. It had to happen. Someone had to do it. And there we go. We got our extra bone. Let's go squirrel out. We're gonna go Gek out and also skink over here. Now we'll start pulling some of these cards. We got a wolf. Just a 3/2 wolf. I'm not... Yeah, we'll just start taking out those bees. We are gonna have to start doing something soon, though. Oh, I shouldn't have put the skink because the tail isn't gonna activate over there. Dang. Maybe we just go ahead and do something like this, right? Get 4 damage, start building up a little bit of a lead. Because we're gonna lose it in a second. Let's go pull one of these cards. Maybe we can get something good. We got a bullfrog. Yikes. We'll do that. Okay, all right. I feel good. Oh my god, another golden pelt? All right, we'll go. I mean, I really, if we just get June, yeah, like that fixes everything. We'll just put that there and then we'll win. Which is usually my downfall, right? Is like I know I have a good card coming in the deck, and so I'll stop pulling squirrels and I'll just try and pull that one card, and oftentimes I'll just die waiting for it. Show me some exquisite pelts. Also, ads are coming up. I'm just gonna let them run as is while we do the pelts. And I'll take some time with this. Actually, I might go ahead and I'm gonna hit the start button just so we don't have to wait for them. I'll start them now and then I'll hang out with the pelts. And I'll show you guys what we get at the end of it. Cool, 3 minutes of ads. Let's see. Okay, so we could get a grizzly, which wouldn't be useful in combat because it costs 3, but 4/6 is a really good number for the death card. Or we could go with like the adder would be good. 1/1 with that touch of death. The adder honestly is really good for going up against overpowered cards. If there's like a really tanky card on the other end. The bees, not the bees. Isn't that one? Yeah, once it's struck, a bee is created in your hand. That is pretty good though. It gives you a free 1/1 card, and it's only a 1 cost, and it can take a hit or 2. Dang, maybe I go with that. I think I'm gonna go with that. And then we got 3 golden pelts. 3 golden pelts. We're gonna go Gek for sure. We'll go the Urayuli, right? So we can get that 7/7. And then the Pack Rat. Because if we play the Pack Rat, we'll just keep getting free items. Yeah, we'll keep getting free random items. Which I like a lot. You have my gratitude. Excellent. And then we'll pull this up. We'll pull this up and we'll hang out for a second. Or maybe we'll get up from the table. See if there's anything we can do while the ads people hang out. Hello? Get out of there. Cool, we got the... Yeah! We got the Boon Lord, or the Bone Lord. Not the Boon Lord. The Bone Lord over there. Still don't know what's up with this. Or with this as well. But we got our items here. We got the puzzle, but I don't want to do that while they're not here, while they're in ads. I'll probably save that for next stream. Let's get this back up and take another sip of our water and hang out for the ads people. It's so fun. Like, you see how easy it is to just do multiple runs and runs and runs of this, though? Because it changes so much, and like because it incentivizes you. Like, if you get a really fun death card, you're excited to do the next run because you have a chance of getting the death card. And they carry over too between runs. Like, this is not just going to be gone after this run. Every time we make a death card, we have a chance of getting it in a future run. Alright, and that's ads. All this game needs is gacha gambling. Okay, so what did we get? I already forgot. We got a Gek. We got two, so we have 2 Geks now. We took the Beehive for our cheap option. And then for our expensive ones, we got the Gek. We got the Urayuli to hopefully get that 7/7 for the death card. And then we got a pack rat as well, so we can get some free items during play. The amount of items you can carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Look, it's a little pack rat! The prudent pack rat never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. So now we have 2 pack rats. There's our free bone. Me again. Yeah, welcome back. We'll go squirrel out. Let's see what we got. We got kingfishers, which we can't do anything about. And then we got this coyote coming, which could get tanked by the stoked. So I like that. And then the Gek we'll just put here to start counteracting some of this damage that we're going to get in a second. Yeah. All right, we'll go pack rat, maybe. Maybe we try it. Yeah, get some squirrels and play a pack rat here in a second. We'll get another squirrel. Play this here. Now we can do the pack rat. Oh, we can't do the item because... Oh, that sucks. Alright, good to know, though. We'll just start pulling some of these. Oh, we got Junie. Pfft. It's over. I wonder if... I want to see, just for testing purposes, if I place this here, because it's supposed to go diagonally, I wonder if it will count this damage or if it'll only do the 1 4 damage. Oh, it only does the 1. Okay. Wow, that one? That's crazy. That's insane. I want to go campfire again. I want to go to the campfire because I want to do some upgrading to my existing cards. We have a vulture that we can take, a mantis, and a river snapper. I like the bifurcated strike of the mantis. The even though it's a 1/1, it's essentially like a 2/1 card for 1 cost that also doesn't have to worry about taking damage, at least directly, because like if I'm worried about a card over here, I can just place it diagonally and I can like attack it without risk of it attacking back. You know what I mean? That's what I like about it. Plus 2 health, huh? We'll go, maybe we could make Junie overpowered. We could get free upgraded Gek. Oh, we could really go for the, upgraded Beehive. Yeah, the bees. That's a good call. That's a good call. Because then we'll get more free bees out of it. More freebies. And we get out of there with our beehive intact. All right, we'll go squirrel down, and bullfrog can block actually one of these kingfishers. So we'll go over here with that because it has that air defense sigil. Mighty Leap. Yeah, Mighty Leap. A card bearing this sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. The coyote is gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, this might not be good, to be honest. Actually, this may be bad. I can block it with a squirrel. Oh, this is not gonna be good. This might be it, unless we get... No, that's not good. I mean, it helps, but it's not what we're looking for. Are we even gonna survive after this? Can we... Oh. We'll survive this one. Barely, barely. We need Junie. No, we're not gonna get it. Oh, God. We can do a free squirrel. Put a squirrel down, then we have to put the stoat down. Over here. I don't know if it's gonna... If it hits that, we're dead. Maybe we run with this also. Free tooth. That saves us at least this round. Okay. Give me Junie. No, a Gek, that doesn't help. I mean, it helps a little bit, but... Oh, okay, okay. No, this is good, this is good. Okay, now we're doing good. Put another Gek out. Well, it'll be slow, but we will survive, and we will win the battle. I believe. I want to say. Oh my god, we could do. We could go Urayuli. Let's do it. How many times are we gonna be able to do it? Put it down, yeah. There we go. Another beehive. We got Casey, which is a card that comes pre-built into the game. It's a death card that you just happen to stumble across sometimes. Bifurcated Strike and the Sharp Quills is pretty good. And it's only one cost. I really like that. Especially if we find a campfire here in a second. I like the idea of taking that. Ooh, okay, we could go Sigil. Do we have a plan for that? We could go... We could throw Bifurcated Strike on, like, a Gek, or... We could get... Oh, okay, we could do the Beehive effect on Junie or Casey or anything else, really. We could get rid of that 0 attack card. I like that. Let's run with that. Beehive, what do we want to put that on? We can't do Junie, but we can do Casey. Do we have anything else that, like, takes a ton of damage? Not the Urayuli, because it's just never going to get played. The Stink Bug could get played. The Stoat could get played. I like the Stink Bug. Yeah, I like this. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. There we go. And here we are at the Kingfisher. Or not the Kingfisher, what is it? What's his name? What's his name? The angler. Mind his hook. When he aims it, yeah, that will protect your best cards. Yeah, play something else. Yeah, we got that. We got it down. Okay, we could go smoke into skink into stink bug. Or we could go, let's just throw out a Gek. Let's start with this. Let's start here. Okay. We'll throw out a squirrel. That's gonna block you there. Honestly, no. Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that squirrel until the next run. Yeah, okay. You think you're gonna take that, but you're not. You're just gonna take this. And that's okay. And now I'm gonna play the stink bug. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to play that. Oh, I should have not played that. I should have not played that. No, I should have not played that. Oh, I didn't think that through. Oh, I really didn't think that through. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible. Okay, I'm gonna let you take that squirrel then. That's my best play, is just letting you take the squirrel. We're hurting a little bit, but that's okay, because now you're back. You're back to 1 damage, and I'm only doing 1 damage. Here's Casey. Casey does a bifurcated strike. I can't put out anything yet, but that's fine. We'll just trade back and forth for a second. That's all good. You think you're gonna take this, but you can't. I'm gonna put down the squirrel. Oh shit. That didn't work. Let's do... maybe this? Oh gosh. Oh, it still gives me the B. I still get the B whenever it gets attacked. Oh, this is not turning out good. This is not turning out good. Oh, this, wait, I'm losing this. I need the squirrel. I need you to take this. That's what I need. Oh god. Oh god. Please give me Junie. A Gek is alright, but like... Okay, now you think you're gonna take that, which is fine, because I'm just gonna put this squirrel here, and you're gonna take that. Dang it. It keeps like I need a card that can get rid of that can replace that. Maybe the bullfrog? Well, now I can't play anything, right? Oh, I'm still choosing. I'm still choosing. Please give me Junie. Okay, this is all right. This is good. Yes. Yes, this is good. This is good. And I can then play... Then I can play this... the bullfrog. Yes, okay. Okay, I feel okay about this now. I feel all right about this. We'll play the bee over here to get some extra attack in. And we can play... We'll just go with that. We should be fine regardless because of... Yeah. Look at all the teeth. Look at all the teeth there. Okay, go fish. We need to now try and win as quick as possible. Because we don't want to hit these bait buckets. Which, this one's fine. That'll go over. That's 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's 5 damage. So we should be good. I want to say. And if I do this, then that bifurcated strike will also miss that one too. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. We survived. Barely. Could get another Uriuli. Could get a Mole Man. Great defense card. Incredible defense card. We'll go with that. It's a 0/6, right? So no attack, but 6 health, and it moves around the board to block attacks. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else that we can solve over here. We got a bunch of teeth. We'll grab that. Nothing else over here. And honestly, just because the snow line is farther than I thought we would get, I may just cut it here, to be honest, and save the snow line for next stream. Because I feel really good about our deck also, and I don't want to like accidentally get too far on the first stream before we get to solve. Like, there's so many puzzles in this room that we still haven't solved that I know how to solve, as well as the ones that I don't know how to solve. You know what I mean? So like, I want to try and get a couple runs in at least. So we'll come back next stream and we'll do the snow line. And probably won't beat the first chapter on that next run, but I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing if we hang out in this first chapter for a while. Yeah. So anyways, let's go full screen. Or I guess full screen me, that's what I mean. Thanks everybody so much for hanging out today. I am gonna drop all my links in the chat. There's a link to the Discord there in the chat. I'm going to be posting an update about the stream schedule there in the Discord here in a second after we get off here. And yeah, thank you so much everybody for hanging out. I gotta make sure, actually, let me save and quit. Last saved 1 minute ago. Okay, good. Start screen. Okay, good. Yeah, what was I saying? Thanks so much everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you Cal, thank you Brits, thank you Millie, thank you Little Fit Guy, thank you Freshie for popping in. If I'm forgetting anybody, I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody. We went on kind of long today. Alcivis was here for a bit. Alcivis got first today, obviously. um, yeah, but I liked today's stream. I had a ton of fun with it, which hopefully is the goal with, you know, like the new stream schedule and kind of taking the little breaks in between or streaming multiple times if I want to, and kind of not looking at the time limit as much, but just hanging out. Um, yeah, I like the idea of giving myself permission to do what I want with this, um, and not feel so confined by it, um, because that takes away from the fun of it all. And I want to just hang out with you guys and not worry about like following a schedule or a timeline or, you know, like a certain amount of time in a stream or doing a game multiple weeks in a row or something. Like, I don't know. I want it to be more freeform. And yeah. So I appreciate you guys coming along for that. But regardless, thank you all for hanging out today. Let's find someone out to raid to. Who is live? Who is live? Bijan is live? Bijan is live with soft K-Rock co-working vibes. Let's go do that. Bijan's hanging out. I love Bijan's co-working screen. It's so cozy. We're gonna do that. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I've said it so many times now. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something in the outro. Yeah, we'll be back sometime. Maybe next Sunday. I mean, I am free next Sunday. I do have plans in the, I want to say afternoon. Maybe I mean, if we do it, we'll do a morning stream or something. My week during the week this week, I could do it on like Thursday or Friday if I'm feeling it, but we'll see when I get there, because I also have to make sure I get my my lessons done and do those tests and things like that. Which I should yap about next time. Next stream, remind me that, and I'll yap about it, about school stuff. But yeah, it's been a ton of fun so far. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I think it's interesting. So yeah, that's it for me though. And we're gonna raid out to Bijan. So thanks for hanging out. I love you guys, and I'll see you when I see you. And goodbye.